It's a big showdown. I have a lot of questions about both sides, and I'm excited about both of these teams. I look at this, bright lights. Who's got the most to gain? Who's got the most pressure? Who can make the most of the moment? And it's Tua's big opportunity. There are two things that his detractors, and there are many of them, two things people are going to bring up until he puts them to bed. One, the playoffs. Two, this 1-6 record, this cloud that follows him when it comes to the Buffalo Bills. And Tua can start the campaign to change that narrative. He cannot lose this game tonight, okay? And he's well aware of it. He was asked if the Week 18 loss last year has left a bit of an icky taste in his mouth. A sour taste was the exact quote, and here's what he had to say.
Last year's last year, Bella. What a political answer. Oh my gosh, last year's last year, Bella. We worry about this year, so we'll see what we got today, and then we'll work its way down to Thursday and see what we can do Thursday.
He's just a different guy or something. Something's going on. Something's going on with him. We saw it when we were, of course, down in Miami talking to him during training camp. He gets paid. He's smiley. He's captivating. I'm like hanging on every word. I need to get him back on the show. But it's clear he's over the narrative, but he understands the narrative, and he understands there's credence to it. He went on to say, if you want to change that, you have to go out there and do something about it. And you know what? I do think that happens for these Miami Dolphins tonight. I think he exploits the new-look Bills secondary, missing their best player in Taron Johnson, and I don't know. I think their defense sort of builds off what they did against the Jags in the second half. They shut them out. 2.5-point favorites, by the way, if you want to go hang out and have fun on FanDuel Sportsbook, and you should. They're tied with the Bills at plus 180 to win the AFC East, and I think they sort of take this one. They gain the early edge in what is going to be a wild race in that division that the Jets are still very much a part of, but that the Patriots are saying, F you, everybody. We were a part of this 4.5 over-under on FanDuel. You sportsbook nerds got it wrong. So this will be a really fun one. And by the way, Gronk and I have a fun one. It is a no-sweat parlay. That means if it doesn't hit, you get it back in bonus bets, baby. Tua, over 250 passing. Josh Allen, anytime touchdown scorer. Gronk has Tyreek 60-plus receiving yards and James Cook with 60-plus rushing. And I love this. I told him, no, you can't pick tight ends anymore. Look at these odds. I love this. Total odds plus 511. And this is a no-sweat bet. FanDuel offering no-sweat bet on any SGP. Here's the deal, though. It has to be 3 or more legs, plus 400 odds or longer. And it has to be for tonight's Dolphins-Bills game. Have some fun. Be responsible, and no sweat's a great way to do that, because if your bet loses, you get money back in bonus bets. Tail us, or you can use the no sweat bet. They have this amazing thing. Hamid, are you here? We were being explained like this awesome new sort of game, which I love because it takes like the onus off of me, where it sort of spits out what a potential parlay leg is. It's like a Wheel of Fortune sort of no whammy thing that you can put your bet together on. It's very cool, very innovative, and I can't wait for fans of FanDuel to see it.
Yeah, it's very cool, and it's you get extra promotions through that too if your generated parlay ends up hitting. So super excited to dig into more of that.